Alright, so hello everyone, welcome to a brand new episode of my journey series through the Minecraft updates. Just a reminder for you, this is 1.1. Currently, I'm at my spawner farm here, just getting levels. Hopefully we're about to make up to level 50. I did a level 47, just got Unbreaking 3, which is a bit disappointing. I'm getting mugged off with a lot of these, like I'm just getting efficiency or just getting Unbreaking. Like, I would take an Unbreaking 3 Silk Touch 1 or an efficiency, Fortune 3. Something like that would be nice instead of just one or the other. I'm not sure if I would accept just Fortune or just efficiency, but rare enchants, or not rare enchants, but good pickaxes and things like that seem to be a rarity. To be fair, pickaxes are the only thing I'm really enchanting at this point in time. So I've had an idea for the early part of this episode. We're going to just enchant, but I've got about a stack and 20 or so diamonds left. So I think we're going to go all out, make full diamond, enchant it. We're also going to enchant a bunch of pickaxes. This early part of the episode is just going to be dedicated to enchanting. You might wonder why I'm not using my potions to kill these guys off. It's because it's not really worth it if there's only one or two, and I'll get the levels just by killing them with a weapon. So we're going to get up to level 50. Technically I don't have to get up to level 50. I'll probably end up just doing like a 47 or something. But I always get up to level 50 just in case we get fortunate and see a level 50 in the enchanting table. Is that it? That should be it. There we go, level 50. Cool. So what we're going to do is just bug a pickaxe in there. We've got 37 immediately. And yeah, we're just gonna spend this early part enchanting, see what we get. I died 3 times last episode. I died once on purpose last episode to get back. Oh, there we go. There's a 48. Oh my gosh! See what I mean? What is with enchants? Like, I would have taken anything other than efficiency or unbreaking in that moment. And like, I can't even combine these picks. I mean, to be fair, it'd be a bit of a waste to combine them because that's 6 diamonds combined into one. But you know what I mean? I can't do any. I have to use them now. Oh, it's mighty frustrating. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to leave the area. I'm going to get rid of a bunch of this rotten flesh garbage, and hopefully we can continue to grind here. But it's very, very frustrating, as you can tell already. I wonder if this is just a bad version to enchant, and I really don't know. So as you can see, I've managed to create a bunch, I've crafted a bunch of tools, mainly pickaxes. I got full diamond armor. First full diamond I think I've crafted since my alpha days. I say alpha days. My alpha days that were only about 150 episodes ago, something like that. Anyway, what we're going to do is, we're just going to launch that on these guys. I don't know what to enchant first. I don't know why I'm recording at this point. I purely did it just to show you what it's like when you kill 300 zombies. I think there was about 300 zombies in there, something like that. There's also spiders behind us which we can go and kill. Don't know why I'm not going for blaze, because blaze would make a lot more sense given the fact they give more XP. I think I'm just concerned that the farm isn't going to be as fast. Nearly there. There we go, we've got 29 levels. I don't know what we started with. As you can see, there's still a fair amount of zombies in there. Let's throw another one. Oh yeah, let's just jump in, make sure we've got everything. How many's in there now? Okay, never mind, it's only 27. That would be a waste. Let's kill off the spiders now. On a good day I can usually get up to 39 levels on the first try, but I didn't AFK for as long. I'm a wee bit wary about, loading too many entities. There we go. In modern versions we'd be able to start enchanting now, but still got 20 levels to go. And there we go. All done. We got up to level 35, so not bad. Usually I say usually, on a Whenever I AFK for a long time, I can usually get up to 39 or 40, but 35 is fine. We'll just need to AFK that wee bit longer. So yeah, my plan is to spend the first part of this episode just enchanting all of this stuff. We've already got 2 enchants, which are a wee bit disappointing. In terms of the armour, it's interesting because in these versions, protection is by far and away the best thing. Like, in modern versions, forget the fact that in 2 of the 1.14 versions you could get every single piece of protection on a piece of armour. Forget that, right? In modern versions, straight up protection is good. It protects against a lot of things, but it doesn't protect as well against fire as fire protection does. It doesn't protect as well against projectiles as projectile protection does. So they obviously, I think it was 1.4 or 1.3. It was 1.3 or 1.4 where they nerfed protection so that it wasn't as overpowered. So the point is, in these versions, you want protection every single time because it just does exactly the same as everything else, just more varied. So we'll definitely be aiming for that. Then again, if we get, for example, fire protection on a piece, I'm just going to use it anyway because straight up full iron is pretty good in this version. At the end of the last episode, I died to a creeper. I didn't have any armour on whatsoever. But even if I had full diamond on, unenchanted, then it would still be really good. And so ultimately, it doesn't really matter what we get. It's just protection would be great. We've also got 4 pickaxes actually. I didn't realise that we had made an extra one. We've got a sword. I'm not big on swords because ultimately I'm not bad with a sword. Obviously it's nice to kill something in as few hits as possible, but I can just waste iron on swords usually. But I thought I would splash out. We've got a spade as well. I've already got an Unbreaking 3 spade that I haven't yet started using, and we've got a diamond axe I've already started to use, and a bow. We might enchant the bow. But yeah, that's the plan for this early part of the episode. Just grind, and grind. So I've had problems this episode, unfortunately, with my the program I usually use to record these videos, and I've lost a fair amount to corruption, which is a wee bit annoying. Now I'm about to go caving, and thankfully, well, I've already been caving, but in the chronological order of this video, I'm about to go caving, and thankfully I recorded that with something else, and it's come out fine. But I just thought I would show off what I've managed to obtain from enchanting. You may have seen. Actually, probably won't have because I didn't record most of it, but we did get full protection, prot 3, prot 3, prot 4, prot 4. We've got respiration on the diamond helmet, which is very useful. I managed to enchant all the pickaxes. Efficiency 4, breaking 3, efficiency 4, breaking 3. That was a very confusing sentence. If you weren't watching the video, you won't know what I've just said. But we got one efficiency 4 pick, an unbreaking 3 pick, an efficiency 4 breaking 3 pick, and then another unbreaking 3 pick. And I was taking out an unbreaking 3 efficiency 4 pick caving. We then got one of these we enchanted to fortune 3. We already had a fortune 3 pick. And I never got to enchant the other tools because I ran out of time. I was at it for a long time. But yeah, overall I'm fairly satisfied. I spent time at the blaze farm as well because I wanted to gather nether wart and obviously blaze rods. So now we've got a lot more in the way of nether wart and blaze rods that we can use in future if we so desire for brewing and whatnot. Okay, so currently I am underground. I dug down in the beta 1.7 area, and I'm hopeful that we're going to come across a lot of ores. As you can see, I got my full diamond on. Oh, what do you know? Almost immediately. The unfortunate thing is I have to bring... That was a 1 vein, and we're in the pause area. Unless this was loaded in beta 1.6 or 7. Yeah, that might be it. Either way, it's worth being here just for the ores, even if they aren't the increased ores that we were used to in the pause area. But yeah, I had to bring 2 fortune 3 picks. It wasn't worth bringing a silk touch because, well, the silk touch is on its last legs, as I'm sure you're aware. And I'd rather save that as long as possible. So yeah, I spent about 7 or 8 hours today enchanting. It takes so long to get to level 50. I can only imagine how... Well, I was going to say I can only imagine how annoying it would be for people back in the day having to play like this with like no... well, you know, because we've got the benefit of hindsight. We know that things change in 1.3 beta... no, not beta 1.3. The actual 1.3 update. But I guess the thing is, this is what they knew, and for a lot of players they'd played since beta, and so enchants, any enchants were better than no enchants, whereas I'm coming from an era where, oh, that's not good, I'm coming from an era where like Prot 4 is mandatory, good tools are mandatory, mending's a thing. And so, in order to, you know, really play the game in the way that I would usually play if I was playing in modern versions, I'm used to getting these high-level enchants, but it's not as easy to do so, and therefore, you know, maybe that's when the frustration sets in. I know it was frustrating for some people, but I don't think it was like as frustrating as it was. Well, nah, that's a wee bit big-headed to say it was more frustrating for me, but. Hopefully you get the idea that maybe back in the day people were a little more happy with you know, efficiency 2, whereas nowadays efficiency 2 there's no point because everyone can just get efficiency 4 and you know, be done with it. I should mention that there was no breaking for armour or swords or bows. That didn't come out until 1.7. I think in one of the CTM maps I played, I went around going, oh, I want a breaking through the sword, and I was playing in a version before that change, so yes, I'm not making that mistake again. We won't be getting unbreaking on anything. Yeah, a lot of the ore veins seem to be a wee bit small, but that's okay. I'm just hopeful that we find, oh hey, that's what we want. I'm hopeful we find gold, maybe a few diamonds. We've already found a few diamonds, actually. A few more, maybe. And we'll go until my inventory fills up, although I might come back and continue, do a bit more caving, because there's a lot I need, basically. I would really like some redstone as well. The awkward thing is switching between an efficiency 4 pickaxe and a pickaxe without efficiency, if you know what I mean. It's... yeah, a wee bit degrading, but it's just the nature of things. We got very... well, I wouldn't say we got very unlucky with enchants. I mean, you can hardly complain about full Prot 4 or full Prot... 2 Prot 3 pieces, but I mean, it's better than unenchanted diamond. So I'm fairly happy with that haul actually. We managed to get almost 9 stacks of coal. That's about 4.5 stacks of redstone. We got half a stack of diamonds, which I was quite impressed with. We kept finding ores and it kept giving us 3 or 4 with Fortune 3. I did get 1 occasionally, but that's a really good return. And we got moss stone from a spawner. Fair amount of iron and some gold as well to cap it all off. So yeah, not too bad. I need to remember that it's over there, the cave, the unfinished cave. Okay, so you're about to witness a monumental moment in terms of this world, not in terms of real life or anything like that. But for the first time since creating it, I'm having to restock the despawn timer with feathers. Something I've not had to do since I created it. I don't remember what episode. I think it was like, was it 100 episodes ago maybe that I created it? Yeah, so that's 100 episodes, and only now do I have to restock it. I was a wee bit concerned that I would have to restock it more, and it would kind of... obviously, feathers are a useless item that you can't really waste, but I was just concerned that they would just go down the pan very, very quickly. And okay, you make a huge loss in them, but it's over a long period of time, so it's no big deal, really. Anyway, I just went caving again. This is the following morning, and I managed to obtain quite a bit, especially of the redstone, which is obviously important. There's a blinking zombie pigman that spawned on my track. Excellent stuff. I've hopefully figured out my recording issues as well. I restarted my PC, and I'm hopeful that that's everything ironed out. But as you can see, we got about 30 gold. I've actually ordered everything. That was one of the things I said in the footage I opted not to show. I was saying, oh yeah, my chests are a mess, but I just went and sorted them all out, which is good. So everything's in order. How long will it stay like that? I don't know. But now I've made the effort, hopefully I'll be willing to roll with it. But yeah, we've got a lot of iron. Anything in here? Nothing in there. That's the bulk of it. So I'm more than happy, to be honest. At some point I might have to go and do some like coal mining. Just coal, nothing else. Anyway, I am going to cut the episode there. Apologies, all we've done is go caving and enchant, but the enchanting took hours, absolute hours, just waiting around. Trying to get the levels required for high level enchants. But it was worth it. Definitely worth it for what we managed to obtain. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.